Good morning, Year 4. Although it might be afternoon by the time you're watching this, because we will do today's math lesson. Now, before I get started, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm feeling famous at the moment. The other thing is I've got a bit of a riddle for you. Okay, and if you stay until the end, I'll give you the answer to the riddle. So the riddle goes like this. What are two things that you can't eat for breakfast? So I'll say that again. What are two things that you can't eat for breakfast? See if you can work that out. Anyway, in the maths, you will need a couple of things. Today's worksheet will look like this. It'll say week 2 Wednesday at the top. You'll also have a PowerPoint presentation that looks like this. You will also have your tangram pieces, which I'm opening now. It looks like this. So as you can probably tell, we are looking at shape today. So the lesson is titled Lesson 12, Identifying Combined Shapes. Now let's see if this works. If you want to, I believe that video up the top corner there is on YouTube. So if you want to get out of this video and go to the 4 times table song, you're more than welcome to do that. Today we will be learning to create and describe two-dimensional shapes made by combining common shapes. Okay, so we can take the common shapes like our squares, rectangles, triangles, circles. We can put them together to make more interesting shapes. What I'm looking for, can you create and record composite shapes? Can you identify combined shapes in the environment? First of all, a bit of a refresher. You need to use the words in the yellow box there and put them into the blank spaces. So pause the video and have a go at that. It'll be number 1 on your worksheet. All right. Remember, a quadrilateral can be classified as regular or irregular. A quadrilateral, quad means 4, doesn't it? So quadrilateral is just a 4-sided shape. It can be regular like a square or a rectangle, or it can be irregular like a rhombus. What do you think makes a shape a triangle? Key word there is tri. Good. A triangle is made up of 3 sides, okay? They don't have to be perfectly aligned, just has to be 3-sided shape. So that's what makes a shape a triangle, because tri means 3. There we go. It also has 3 edges and 3 angles. So there are angles in there. All of those angles add up to 180 degrees. But we have a lot of different types of triangles. Okay, this will be number 3 on your worksheet. It says, use the definition in the yellow box to sort the following shapes into triangles and not triangles. So, use that definition that I said before to classify those into triangles and not triangles. Keep in mind that triangles are closed shapes. Pause the video and give that a try. Alright, there was one in there that tried to trick you. See this one here? That is not a closed shape because this does not connect to this. So hopefully you can see my clicker there. So that would be not a triangle. The triangles are this one and this one here. The rest are not triangles. Now explain what makes each of the shapes in the triangle column triangles. Write your answer on the space provided. Pause the video and off you go. Now, did you know that triangles can be regular or irregular shapes? So a regular polygon has all sides of an equal length. So what I said before about the rectangle is not correct because all sides have to be equal for it to be a regular shape. So a rectangle only has two sides that are the same. So an equilateral triangle will be regular because all the sides are equal to one another. Every other triangle is irregular. When shapes are combined, like these ones here, they are called composite shapes. So these are composite shapes that have been made out of triangles. So this will be number 5 on your worksheet. Complete the statements about the new combined shapes. This new shape is a regular pentagon or an irregular pentagon. Remember, a pentagon has 5 sides. So pause the video and tick the one you think it is. Okay, so it would be an irregular pentagon because these sides are not all the same. B, this new shape has how many sides? Count the sides and write them down. Pause the video. Good, it has, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. Now, if you have access to the learning place, which is on the OneNote, you can use the Geoboard. Otherwise, you can just progress with the video. So, this will be, I believe, on your, just let me check. It should be, no, it's not in here. So if you've got access to the Geoboard, you can use it to explore different ways that 2D shapes can be made into different shapes. So if you've got the Geoboard, you can make your own new shape. Okay, now you need to do the final part, which is the 2 on your worksheet, which is the 2D shape hunt. So if I go into the 2D shape hunt, it's got a list of instructions. So it wants you to go around your house and look for at least 2 2D shapes. Write the name of the shapes that you found, where you found them, and draw the shapes. So the first one here is taken from a brick wall. So where was it found? A brick wall. What was the name of the shape? A rectangle. Then it wants you to draw dotted lines, step 3, on the shape so you can split it into 2 more common shapes. So they've cut that shape in half and made it into 2 triangles. So they've written the new shapes there. Okay, so what you need to do in your math books is draw up a table with 4 columns. Make sure you use a ruler, unlike me. So I'd fold my book in half and fold it in half again and then rule along those lines. Then you're going to write name of shape, where found, image, so you'll have to draw a picture, and shapes within a shape. Then I rule across the top, and it should look like that on a piece of paper in your math grid book. Now have fun with it. Go around your house, go around your front yard, look for some shapes, draw those shapes, and fill in the missing columns. Once you've done one, you can rule off and you can do another one. If you want to do more, by all means go for it. So pause the video and you can go and do that. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun and I hope you collected some nice looking shapes. And that's it for the day. So I probably could have just kept it on the screen, hey. Anyway, that's it for the day. The additional activity in there was the tangram. So if you want to, instead of this slide here, instead of doing that, what you can do is you can take these tangrams, you can cut them out, cut along all the lines, so you cut out the square first, then you cut out all the individual shapes, and then you got to try and put them back together in the square shape. All right? So there's two in there that are both the same. You can have a go at that tangram. And then once you've put it all back together and you've had a good play with it, you can glue that into your book as it is there. All right? And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have access to OneNote, the Geoboard is here. Okay? If not, there's the link there and you can give it a try. Hopefully it works, fingers crossed. If not, you've got a lot of other activities to do. Okay, thank you for your attendance. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. And don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tell your friends. See you later. Happy